welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie and I do lifestyle, bookish, and bullet journal content here on YouTube. And today's video is not an original whatsoever. I had some lunch, finishing my coffee while watching Book Roast, and I just watched her Color Wheel Resurrects My Reading June challenge. And it's where she found this color wheel, whatever color it landed on, that's the color of books she read, clothes she wore, activity she did. So I immediately wanted to hop on this because I've been in a little bit of a reading slump the last few weeks. I've read like a tiny little bit. I normally go to the Throne of Glass series or a series that I have read multiple times and know that I thoroughly enjoy to kind of get me back into reading, but I haven't really been wanting to read that either. So I thought this would be a really cool idea to implement into my own life. So I have quite a few books that I haven't read yet, mostly YA and fantasy. There are a few that I would very, very much love to read. I just haven't gone around to it, or I just haven't been in the mood. So we'll see. Green. Okay, we have some options here. I'll be right back. Okay, so the option was green, and I'm gonna go with The Broken Eye by Brent Weeks. This is number 3 in the Lightbringer series. I grabbed the first one as well. The Black Prism is the first one in the Lightbringer series, and I'm just going to read the back for you. It's a lot easier to explain. Guile is the prism, the most powerful man in the world. He is high priest and emperor, a man whose power, wit, and charm are all that preserves a tenuous peace. Yet prisms never last, and Guile knows exactly how long he has left to live. When Guile discovers he has a son, born in a far kingdom after the war that put him in power, he must decide how much he's willing to pay to protect a secret that could tear his world apart. The magic system in this world is so amazing. It's nothing I've read before. This is a adult high fantasy novel, and the reason Guile is called the Prism is because in this world the magic system is based on colors. So if you know what a prism is, it's a clear, sometimes glass triangle. It looks like a pyramid, and when you put it up to the sun, it casts a rainbow through the prism. That is how people get their powers. So every color is kind of a different type of power. The prism, and the reason he is called that, or they are called that, is because they can harness every single color. So Guile only has so much time left, which means he's starting to lose certain colors. This series, I've only read the first 2 books. I've been listening to them on audio. I kind of put this series down for about 2 years, but I do have The Broken Eye on as an audiobook as well. So I'm actually kind of excited. Like, really excited to get back into this. I've been meaning to for so long, but there are just so many other books that I've wanted to read or that have come out. Yeah, I'm excited. So let's go green. So I changed into some green, my cardigan as well as my tank top. I put my green glasses on, and this is kind of wonderful because since I have this on audiobook, it is raining. It's very doom and gloom right now. I am going to good morning to the people. I'm drinking out of my green mug. The inside is like a dark green. And I love this mug. It's from Walmart. It does say Huntsville, but it has a cute little bear. It did come with a porcelain spoon that I dropped and broke. Oh, coffee gives me life. So, a little bit of an update. I realized that I might have been a little ambitious. And listening to this on audio is going to take me quite a long time. And I forgot with the other 2 books in the series, it took me like a month. And that's with like hour-long walks. And it's over 24 hours of listening to the audiobook. So I'm still continuing with this on audio. But last night I started Sight Witch by Susan Dennard. I previously started this and DNF'd it, but it's short enough to where I thought it wouldn't be bad. And I stayed up till like, I don't know, 3 a.m. reading to try and get this done for today. And I got to page 219 of 233. So I, this morning, am quickly going to finish this, and I will check in with you for our next spin.
I'm there soon. I'm leaving quite.
Let's do a spinaroo. Okay, so we got orange. Do I own anything orange? Hold that thought. Oh, I do. Okay. So I have this orange plaid. And I'm not counting this as cheating because there is orange on the cover. I'm going to be reading Empire of Storms. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, 6th book. 6th? Does Tower of Dawn come before or after this? I think after. I think this is the 6th book in the Throne of Glass series. I am almost done my reread. I am super excited. And I am totally taking advantage of this ring of orange right here. And let's see if we can find a bookmark maybe of that's orange. Let's go into my stash. Okay, so we have this one that has a little bit of orange, but it's mostly dark red. I do have this old Chapters Indigo orange bookmark. Ooh, maybe I'll use this one. Oh, I have 2. Okay. And then I have this feather bookmark I made quite a long time ago with beads. And then I have this string one that says "Every day I'm hustling" and a little hustle charm at the bottom. But I think I'm going to go with this one. Has some orange and red beads. Or do I just go with the paper? Maybe I'll just go with paper. Okay. Not anything fancy. This is probably like 12 years old. I don't know why I still have it, but we're going to go with that. And then what's an orange activity? What goes with oranges? I could have gone with eating a mango, but I ate that last night. That's really not what I wanted. Shoot. Let's Pinterest orange activities. We could paint, do a little watercolor painting. Not a lot of orange, especially when we're not in the fall season. I could have like carved a pumpkin or something. Like all of these are fall-esque things with pumpkins or leaves. Shoot, maybe we'll do a orange watercolor painting. And I guess you could do oranges, but let's do something cool. I don't want to do just an orange, you know? Okay, I think I have my ideas. So, after a few tears, and the thing is that even after so long and so many reads, parts of these books still make me tear up every single time. So, I have finished Empire of Storms, which was for orange. Obviously 5 stars. Alright, and now time to spin for our next color. I just got orange. We don't want to go for orange. White. Okay. Okay. We can work with white. We can work with white. Tired. Okay, so our third color is white. Hold that thought. Okay, I switched cardigans and we're gonna read lore for white. I'm quite excited. This is quite a fast read and it's something that I've enjoyed. Let's get into it. And I think white, I'm gonna eat my lunch that I have sitting on my table here, and I will catch in with you guys after I'm a little bit into lore. Okay, it's been a hot minute. I just got inside oh, that was loud. I just got inside from mowing the lawn, but as I was doing so, I was listening to lore. Just got to chapter 7 on page 66. So, Ty should be home kind of soon. He was in traffic, which is unbeknownst to me in Northern Ontario. But I am dead tired now. I left the rest. So like our backyard has like a big dip in it and I don't like to mow that part. So I left that to Tyler for when he gets home. If I feel up to it in a bit, I'll go back and do it, but I'm tired. Our yard is quite big, so it was enough for me. Anyways. Dinner. Oh, Jesus. Dinner tonight I'm excited for. Anyways, that's my little update. I'm dead tired. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. And I'm ready to relax for a bit until Ty gets home and we can finish whippersnipping and doing the lawn and all that stuff. So I'll check in with you guys later. Hello, 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 hello. I'm so tired. I got up 15 minutes ago, so 6:45 in the morning. Still on the white train. This is the next day. Have it in my white J mug with a little bit of gold going through, you know, gold hoops. Lore, white and gold. It was white, but I think white and gold makes a statement. So we're gonna go with white and gold, but mostly white. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I finished cutting the lawn yesterday and I was so tired. I just went to bed. I showered, I braided my hair, and I went to bed yesterday. So today is going to be the day, hopefully, that we do the self-care spa moment. I'm still excited. I've been having a really hard time sleeping lately, and the last few days have been the worst in a while. Yesterday I got like 2 hours of sleep, and the day before I had 4. So yesterday I had 6 hours of sleep in the last 2 days, and then last night I think I went to bed at like, I don't know, like 8:39, maybe 9:30, and I got up once in the middle of the night to go to the washroom, and then I didn't get up till 6:45, so I guess I needed the sleep. So I think I got a little bit too much sleep, which is why I'm still yawning, but I did just get up, haven't had my coffee yet, so we're starting the day off right. I do have a bit of a to-do list today. I want to make a meal plan for next week, a list of everything we're going to need to get grocery-wise. I want to tidy the house a bit, change bed sheets, do that kind of stuff, and then put away dishes, and then we'll see where we are. I plan on listening to lore as I do most of that stuff, so we'll see where we land in a few hours. Okay, it's been a little bit on my second coffee. Did some tidying, did some rearranging, had some, I don't even know, tent, so I had some breakfast, and now I decided to change my activity for white. I also made some progress while doing all of that in lore. So I am now on page 169, and I decided that I would do some tarot. This is the Line Strider Tarot by Ciolo Thompson. It is a beautifully stunning deck, and the cards are white and blue. The box is obviously white, and I thought that I would do a 3-card tarot read and add a spread into my spiritual journal and film the whole process for you guys. So I'm going to just give you a B-roll. You can watch the cards that I pull, as well as me create the spread. So without further ado, let the B-roll commence. Alright, so we are back, and Lore has been finished. 4.5 stars. When I first read this, and the second time, and don't get me wrong, I am still in love with this story. I think what Alexandra Bracken does so well is really gives you a good insight into the turmoil of Malore and how much struggle between her head and her heart that she goes through. And obviously with first person stories or POVs, you get that, but she does it just so beautifully. And it's a great read, and it's definitely one of my favorites, and it definitely stands to my top 3 books that I read last year. It just makes me so happy. If you know anything about me, I love mythology from all cultures, but Greek and Roman, since they do kind of go hand in hand so often, are definitely one of my favorites. Taken their stories, mythology, history to heart. Alexandra Bracken did a wonderful job of modernizing this culture and this history and mythology, and it was just a really good read. Spinning the wheel. Okay, so we landed on black. I have quite a lot of black books. Alright. Give me a few seconds to compile some books. I mean, it'll be a few minutes for me, but seconds for you. Okay, I'm sticking in what I'm wearing, as this shirt is also black, gray, yellow, all the things. And out of all the books I could have chosen, I'm choosing to read Nocturnal by Wilder. I very much enjoy poetry. It's just not something that I read often, but this is quite short. It is quite beautiful. I love it. So this is what I'm going to read. It is a short one, but I am super excited to dive in. I think, like I said, this isn't going to take me long to read, so I'll just read it. I will catch you guys when I am finished. Good morning, beautiful people. Slept in quite late today. But anyways, last night I finished Nocturnal. This was so good. I really do need to read poetry a little bit more, because some of the poems in here I really connected with, and like the ones I really liked I was sharing with my husband. He was like, oh, like that's really nice actually. So I think poetry is definitely something that I need to dabble in a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. It wasn't like the best read ever, and like I said, I did connect, but I don't know, it just wasn't a 5. In my gut, I don't think it's a 5. I think it's a 4. So that's what I'm gonna put it as. So our next spin, I think we'll do 2 more spins here for this video. And this was really fun. I think I want to do like installments of this here on my channel because it's really fun. Purple. I don't really have a lot of purple. And purple can go with my straw. So as I was editing the footage of that, I forgot to push record on the next clips. So we're just gonna start over. So I do want to say I ended up not reading Outcast because yesterday I got really bad cramps. So I did read Purple, but the book is Wolf Awakened. I read it on the Kindle Unlimited app. This video is not sponsored. Let's see, book details. It's by Avery Song. It's 804 pages. It's the first book in the Willow's Forbidden Pack. It was really good. It's about this girl named Willow who her father is the alpha of this pack as well as a very big businessman in the regular world. And he wanted an heir, which was to be a male. And Willow, from a young age, realized that she can switch genders, like herself. So by day, she is William, heir to her father's throne in the business world. But by night, she's Willow, and she's a fighter, like a cage fighter. And it was really good. Then we have these random attacks that keep happening, only to find out that her father made some sketchy decisions and put Willow in danger. And we have these other guys who want to protect her. Anyways, it was a reverse harem. It was good. I will read the second book. I don't know what it is. I don't know where the second book is. Obviously, I kind of know where it's going, but it was really, really good. So that was my fourth book. We'll do one more spin. Blue. Okay, blue we can work with. I got lots and lots and lots of blue. Like a ridiculous amount of blue. Okay. I did change a little bit. Got my Eeyore blue cup here. Okay. After much deliberation, I decided to go with none of those. And I'm just going to continue my reread of Embrace. There is blue throughout the cover. Just kind of, we follow a girl who on her 17th birthday realizes she's not just a human and she has to navigate her new world. We have some love interests, we have some betrayals, we have some new characters introduced throughout, and this is one of my favorite series of all time, so I am pretty excited to get back into it. So, let the reading of our last book for this series commence. Okay, so I ended up switching my mind again. And I ended up going with Rush by Maya Banks as my blue read. I love this series. It's great. And it's called the Breathless Trilogy. We first follow Gabe and Mia, and Gabe has two best friends, and Mia is one of the little sisters of the best friends. And Gabe and Mia have secretly had a crush on each other for a very long time, and it's their love story. This is a sexy best friend, brother's best friend story, and it is quite sweet. We get a lot of insight into both of their POVs as well, and I love our three friends in the Breathless Trilogy. The next ones are Fever and then Burn. The men in this trilogy are just so breathtakingly sweet, but can be a downright asshole at the same time, and not in a it makes me uncomfortable bully romance, but in a I know you're trying to push her away because you don't want to lose your best friend's trust or love, and you don't want who you love to come between both of you. And I love it. It was really good. 5 out of 5 stars. I think I'm going to read the next two soon as well because they're just so good. But yes, I changed my mind. I did not read Entice. I read Rush, and I don't regret my decision. So those were the, how many did I read? 5 or 6 books. I really loved this video. I really loved this color wheel type challenge. It kind of puts you in the mindset of a color and makes you read something you maybe didn't want to, or really helped me out of my reading slump, and I am very grateful. So thank you, G, who kind of took the idea upon herself, even though I do believe in her video she said she was inspired by someone, but she put her own twist on it. So thank you for sharing that with everybody, because I very much enjoy doing this. And I do think this will be like a once a month type thing for me because it was really, really good. So maybe I'll start doing like a themed one with different genres or something like that. Or I don't know, we'll figure it out. But if you made it this far, thank you so, so much. Leave a water emoji because we finished on Rush, and give this video a like if you enjoyed and you want more content from me. Please subscribe to my channel, and we're slowly growing here, and it makes me so humble and so excited and grateful for the few people who have watched my videos and support me. Thank you so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.